And we're back with more Outer Wilds. And I don't remember what we were going to do this week.
So, as usual with every new session, we usually start off by looking at the log and reviewing the information that we got on our most recent run, which was a week ago. So, we'll start there. Last week, we did a lot of work on the twins. We spent probably almost the entire last session on the twins, except for at the very end where we warped over to the sun station, grabbed everything from there, and then promptly fell into the sun and burnt to death. So, we'll review the sun station info. So the sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova, which seems like a really bad thing to do. I don't know why you deliberately want to do that, but I digress. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never have caused the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet, which is what I think caused the supernova, because last session I believe I landed briefly on the comet, or at least was trying to land on the comet when the comet crashed into the sun. And then I don't know if it went supernova because I also crashed into the sun.
Rode the comet into the sun.
Rode the comet into the sun. So I don't know, but it's my running theory right now. Considering the comet is blue and then the supernova is also blue, maybe that's just, very simplistic and reductive, but, comet blue, make sun go blue, make sun explode. Seems to track. According to the Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Yes. Let's see if there's anything else any other new info that I have. I don't think so. I mean, it's telling me to explore the frozen Nomai shuttle, although I think we did pretty much do that, except I didn't shoot it into the comet.
Hopefully that didn't come out too much. I moved the mic at the same time closer to it, but I think for that you actually have to go
to launch it onto
you have
a
to
body.
be on the comet.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. So we'll have to do that. So, from what I'm looking at right now, Giants Deep, for now, is done. I think the twins, for now, I can say we're done. I mean, there's probably some stuff in the Sunless City that I haven't found yet. But I think a lot of the critical stuff I pretty much have, so I think we can move on to another planetoid. So I guess the question is now, do we go to Brittle Hollow or the Dark Bramble?
Yes.
I would say probably Brittle Hollow because there's a lot of stuff pointing us there. I don't think I ever made it to the South Pole, which is where I believe the White Hole Station on the South Pole? No, it's on the other side of the black hole. No. There's something on the other side on the South Pole, though. It's not the high energy lab because that's on the twins. Where is?
I believe it was a clue you got from. What was it?
Was it the Quantum of Knowledge?
No, from Giants Deep.
Giants Deep. Okay.
From the construction yard.
Orbital probe cannon. Southern Observatory. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so we'll go there. We'll suit up first so I don't eject myself and suffocate in space, because I'm never going to live that one down. Nope. I've seen the clips. The clip is now, etched in eternal lore at this point. Okay. Brittle Hollow. That's not Brittle Hollow, I don't think. Or is that
That's
Brittle
the moon.
Oh, that's the moon. Okay, yeah. That's Dark Bramble. Yeah.
Brittle
Hollow is there. No, that's headlights.
Is it not?
Yeah, no. The left stick does not click.
Huh, okay. That could be a problem.
Alright. So we're going to eyeball this sucker. This is going to go probably not well, but we'll see. Yeah, this one works.
You could try, why don't you pause, unplug the controller, just plug it back in.
Sure. Okay.
Because I was it was working last night when I was playing Elden Ring.
Okay. So good to know that was an easy fix. Let's engage the autopilot. Now I don't know which pole is the south pole.
You'll know when you land on it.
I think we've already been there. Maybe that's the Southern Observatory. Maybe we've already been there. Because we did see this building already. We did go through those ruins. Ooh. I don't think we saw this, though. Whatever this thing is.
You could get closer than that.
But do I trust my piloting skills? This is the real question. Okay, I'm going to get out here. Whoops. Got the suit on. Don't get warped into a black hole. Don't get hit by debris from the molten moon. This looks like another one of those escape pods that crashed. Like the ones we saw on Ep13? Ep13, yeah. Thatch, is everyone unharmed? Oh, this is a 13-page log. Everything pauses when I go into read mode, I think, right?
It does.
Okay, good. Plume. No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Thatch again. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris, which we've seen. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down from this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms.
So we're going to pause for 1 second. Also, Mage wants me to remind you to do a barrel roll next time you get a chance.
Alright.
You didn't do one. Signal scope. You have an unidentified signal nearby.
Oh, don't be janky now.
That is a unidentified signal, but not the one you're looking for.
That's one on Dark Bramble. Oh, here's the escape pod. Yep. Escape pod 1. I can't remember if the other one on Ember Twin was Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3, but it was one of them. So let's go down here. Come on. There we go. Alright. Down. Across. We need more writing. Launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Launching Escape Pod 1. Escape Pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Collision imminent, prepare for impact. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. That's a fairly generous way of saying it. Alright, let's open this up. Oh, nope. Before we do that, let's read this. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, not as important as I might have thought.
Just don't fall and die.
There's one thing I'm good at, it's falling and dying.
I mean, not that it's going to be that big a deal. It's just the black hole.
Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go back. Let's not fall into the swirling vortex below. Whoop. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay. Plume, use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Yes, I am very aware. Okay, we're going that way. Thankfully, gravity is minimal on this planet.
Well, until you get to the center.
Yeah, but right here it's minimal. Okay, I don't know what this thing is, but I can't seem to use it. Okay, which way do we want to go?
Pretty sure it's just the light.
Okay, there's nothing that way, so there is only one way to go.
Well,
all right.
You could always take your signal scope out and look around inside.
Ooh, that's kind of a neat purple. Okay. Escape pod. Okay. Let's keep moving. This way. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's more of those gravity crystals. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer here, or safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Yes. Okay. Let's look around. Before we go over there, let's look at this stuff. There's a crap ton of stuff I'm sure to look at here. So we'll try and be quick in how we do this. Ooh, there's stuff down there. Okay, well, we'll get down there eventually. This looks almost like a priest's staff. I don't know what it is. Thatch, this knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. I'm assuming the vessel is the ship that they came on, that they all abandoned.
That's a good assumption.
Flicks, the signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Eye of the universe, presumably. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Okay, there we go. There's confirmation. There's the little cult symbol. Alright. So that's that. Let's go down here, because this looks like a one-off. Anything to read? Yes. Anything to pick up and examine? Maybe not. Okay. Back there. Oh, of course. Oop. Okay. Didn't burn me. That's what matters. Better wait for my... Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we're going on an adventure now, boys. Okay. We are floating.
Black Mage says you should just find the eye of the tiger instead. It's much easier. You just punch meat and run up steps instead of looking for the eye of the universe.
It's true. And it's probably much more fulfilling. I don't know. This must be the station, maybe? Don't bounce off. Maybe this is the white hole station?
It is.
Yeah. I just gotta find a way in. There. Go, 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 go. Aha. Okay. We're making progress, even if it's accidental. Hey, and I didn't suffocate. That was the other thing I was worried about. I was like, hey, there's no real...
I think that's what happened last time you were here.
Yeah, well, because I drifted off into space. Okay, that's Brittle Hollow. I'm guessing this is sort of how it's synchronized with the station. I'm guessing when the arrows go up, they're like aligned or whatever.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm sure there's instructions around.
Welcome to White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Aha! There we go. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during a brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case Brittle Hollow, which is what we saw behind us. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Well, we're not going back yet. I want to explore. Ember Twin, Projection Stone. Ooh, there's something else I needed to look at there. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Yes.
Which, yeah, you know about that already.
Okay, that's a down. Okay. Projections. Oh, I have to put it in the opposite side, probably. It's
Well,
like a
put it in A side, I think.
projection stone and then power. Come on.
Well, the projection stone was just you putting the stone down.
Oh, there's more grav crystals here. Or there's a grav crystal here. Oh, there's one on the other side too. Oh, unless this is aligning us up with something.
Yeah, so if you go...
With the ember... Oh!
Yeah, you got it. If you look at the picture, so then you just stand in the middle.
And you get zapped to the twins.
Yeah.
Okay,
not to the twins. I think you go back to... Like, that's the symbol for Brittle Hollow. So you'll get...
Ah! Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Well, where is my ship? Other side of the planet. Fantastic. Okay. Charged. Departure time, arrival time.
You went slightly back in time.
Is this where I was before?
You've been here before.
I have? The
Yeah.
Hanging City. Yes, I have. And that's up from the Hanging City, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. This was the place where I landed the first time.
Yes.
The place that I specifically was like, hey, let's not go back there because we've already done that. Okay. Ship. Get back to the ship, refuel.
I believe this is...
Actually, that thing's probably going to go supernova considering how, like, bright it looks right now.
I think you got some time.
Well, we'll see.
Sorry.
I'll get back to the ship and refuel, and then we'll sort of...
Sorry, I'm gonna
Go
leave
from
you.
there.
I'll be back.
Yeah, sure. I will entertain chat by myself in the meantime. Okay, so back to the ship. I'll just sort of jet around to make it go a little bit faster. Totally intentional. All done on purpose. Look at that. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Alright, let's go back. Now, unfortunately, the city seems to be falling apart below us, so I don't know how much I'd actually be able to recover at this point. But we'll give it a try. We'll see what we can find, what's still down there. Ah! Okay, yeah, we're not... There's probably not much back there. Oh no, there's still a few things.
I mean, there's tons of stuff here. It just falls into the black hole.
I don't think we went up there, though.
Which I don't think you ever noticed this, so I'm going to point it out to you. If you take out your scout launcher
Yeah?
and shoot it at the ceiling.
Scout launcher.
So look at what it says there.
Oh, surface integrity. That's handy. Okay, good to know. Okay. Plume, given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier, which we saw. We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must now save ourselves. I agree. We're here because of the Eye's signal. Because the Eye's signal called us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay. Oh, and this is... Oh, cool. Let's go. Before this inevitably all collapses and we fall into the black hole again. But that's okay. We got oxygen. We got fuel. We can do it.
Just don't jump.
We're not where we can't bunny hop to success here. So we walk. All right. So actually, while you were briefly away, I almost fell back into the black hole again, except jetted just enough to make it right back to the ship and land like perfectly in front of it. So,
well, it looks like part of this has
Nope.
fallen away.
Yep. So we're going back into the black hole. That's okay. Oh, there's the something. Maybe that's the southern station or whatever.
I'll have to find out.
There's the comet. Okay. Directionally, where am I here? Actually, that didn't do shit. So let's not do that. Ow. Is this like the bottom? Okay, yeah, it's the bottom. Alright. Ooh, something passed by. Don't know what it was, but something did.
Well, lots of stuff keeps falling through.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just sort of floating willy-nilly at this point. Okay. Ooh. That looks like some scary
It's
space
not
debris.
working again.
Yep. Okay, I think I'm just floating aimlessly in space, so let's just meditate until the next loop.
If worse comes to worse, we can. You could just use the keyboard and mouse. If the controller's just dying, then I'll.
Like I said last week that I'd bring my Xbox One controller. Totally forgot. Was not thinking about it. I'll have to make a note to myself.
I did switch out the controller too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For anyone who wasn't here last week, we had controller issues. And like it was it was just really struggling right at the end of last stream. So. Yeah. Just in case anyone's curious as to why we're talking about controllers a lot. Okay. So. Back up here. Let's review our notes. Escape Pod 1, the Old Settlement, Whitehole Station, the Northern Settlement. Okay, Escape Pod 1. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Okay. Old Settlement. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to recall the eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. Excuse me. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability, which we've seen firsthand. Northern Settlement. The Nomai decided to migrate from the Old Settlement to the Northern Glacier, which we actually explored before we got to the Old Settlement. They used gravity crystals to create a stable path beneath the surface. Oh, so that's what we were looking at that had partially fallen away. Yeah, presumably it's the path up to where we were before.
So I
don't really need to explore it then.
Well, I'd say it's probably worth exploring.
Okay.
And like a lot of things, it's going to be time dependent, so you're going to have to get there quick.
Yep. So this is Whitehole Station. Every Nomai warp tower. There's more to explore here. No! I thought I got everything. I don't have to go back.
No, I don't think you did.
Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. There's more to explore there. Wonderful. That's already. There was something else that got flagged. Where was it though? I thought something else got flagged.
Well, you would see it in green if it did.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the little green exclamation point. I don't see one, so maybe that's everything we got on this run. So we got to go back to the Old Settlement. We'll do that right now. If we fall into Whitehole Station, we'll do that. That's the shuttle. We won't worry about that. Okay.
Well, here's an idea. Are there any other astronauts?
I mean, there's Feldspar. I mean, we've already met 2 of them.
So you say, why don't you check to see if there's another astronaut on that planet?
I think there was. I don't remember their name. Okay, good. That's working now. That's the moon. There it is.
Because remember, you have a signal scope, right, in your ship.
It's true.
Oh, there
is somebody. Engage autopilot. There we go. somebody's out there. I can't remember the names of all the astronauts, but I know there was Feldspar, who we haven't found, who went to the who was able to get under the surface of the of Giant's Deep, but whose signal appears to be coming from elsewhere. Match velocity. Ooh.
Well, you got somewhere. It's only your landing camera that's broken.
That's okay. We can fix that. There we go. All right, let's go.
Remember, you can jump first, right?
Yeah.
To
not waste fuel, yeah.
You can also walk around. You don't actually have to go through here.
I know, but this is like the way that I know works, so I'm going to use it. At least for now. Even if it's less efficient. Come on.
Well, the reason I say that is like if you just step onto there,
Yeah.
right, and then you just turn to the left, that's where you were standing before.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Mage would like to remind you that you got to be cognizant of the fuel prices.
Yeah, I do. Damn petrostates.
Mind you,
OPEC is just
so far I don't
killing us.
think you've ever found a fuel refill, have you?
Yes, I did once. There was a fuel tank near what's his name? The guy sitting in his hammock. He had a fuel resupply.
Okay, yeah. So the only fuel resupply you know of is in your ship.
Yeah, here, at least. Okay, we gotta be quick. Gotta be
Just
judicious.
Yeah, Sunless City. Got to be methodical. Got to pick.
I'm going
your
this
path.
way. We went back there, didn't see shit. There's something back there, couldn't get back there, not worrying about it now. Let's go this way. Anything in here? Yes. Thatch, the hardest part of this tragedy, not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Melloray, who I believe is alive, because we've heard her name discussed elsewhere. Anything down here? No. Okay, gotta go back up.
Well, there's. It's very sure, but I don't remember.
Is this where I was before?
Yeah, you were there before.
Okay.
I believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, the Hanging City.
Yes. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's not do that. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. I would give anything not to know it, anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope you are safe, Geek, wherever you are. Okay, yeah. So everyone's doesn't know that everyone else is alive or not, or whether anyone else is alive or not. Anything, any inscriptions, anything I can look at? Yes. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or Pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I cannot and will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Okay. Hey, a tree. That's handy. Okay. That's all down here. I guess I should gotta get in the habit. Jump, and then up.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain planets where that's not going to matter. Like you saw, like Giant's Deep, where gravity is so
Where we've
high.
got super gravity, yeah. Might have missed something back there, but I'll worry about that another time. Let's go here.
Well, the game will let you know.
We're trying to be efficient. Okay. Anything down here? Not immediately. Alright, let's go. Keep moving.
Is there writing behind you?
Is there?
I don't know. The next floor up? I don't know, because I don't think he...
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I don't think you've been in here yet.
Kuso, we can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's go back.
I was like, that's sad.
That is incredibly depressing. Okay, let's go in here. This is new. Definitely have not seen the strange mushroom-shaped alien there, unless it's a ship. Thatch, I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. No, Anana, and I've checked before. And I checked before the warp. The warp core and navigation systems are both well. I suppose that wasn't. I'm doing like two different branches here, which is like throwing off everything narratively. Was the vessel unwell in some way? And then no, we checked. This has followed the signal. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3.
Well, you can look here. So you can that like the picture tells some sort of story, right? So like they get the signal.
They get signal. Okay, that's the ship. Then they get grabbed up by Dark Bramble, which I'm assuming that's what that is. Looking at the branches and stuff, and then they fire off the distress. So one is, or they get. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's not Dark Bramble. I'm convinced that is some sort of like eldritch monster thing that kind of looks like a plant. And then when they launched off to one pod to the twins, one pod here, and the last pod is Dark Bramble. I am fairly confident in that assessment. Is that where I came from? No, I came from back there. Okay, let's go up here. I think. Or did I come from this way?
Well, there's an air refueling. There might be something straight up, but can't tell.
Yes, there is. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. For should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Oh, some nice little poetry. Okay. Let's go. Back this way and up the other way. Because I came from that way because I was looking directly at the paintings. So let's go here. Anything to read? Not immediately. Anything up here? No. Okay, so we did already look at this stuff. Alright. Now let's go up. Where's the path to the North Pole? There it is.
No, knowing that, like, there's a good chance that it might just already be done.
Broken.
So, but if
Actually,
you're gonna go, you should commit. And...
Did we go down here? Is this where it just jutted up from? I think so. I always say to myself that I have better direction, a better sense. That I think I have a better sense of direction than I actually do. But
well, I mean, worst case, you just come back, right? Like the game's it's gonna tell you, oh,
true.
You missed something, and you're in a time loop, so
it's true. Just thankful I'm not a real astronaut, or else I would have been blown into the vacuum of space a long time. I'd be floating out aimlessly for pretty much ever. Hey, I just warped through that. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's explore this path, because it looks like it's still intact for the moment. So let's go, and hopefully it doesn't fall directly on while we're on it. And it did promptly that.
Well, you could try and use... Like, there's stuff you could try and land on.
Yes! Come on! Come on! Oh, that was painful, but I didn't die. Oh, shit. Of course. Photo mode. Okay, it's out there.
Well, it looks like you bypassed maybe the way in. This building.
Oh, I can't get off. I can't get oxygen from the dead trees.
Nope, just the live ones.
Damn. Okay, well, we're here. Hopefully we can get some exploration done before anything super bad happens to us. Ship log update. Okay. Anything to read? Anything to pick up? No. Doesn't look like it. At least not here. Oh my god, there's so much to look. Oh! Let's not go that way. Or no, let's look at it.
Check first.
First. Yeah, we're not going that way. Okay. Back this way. Back out here. I think this is where we were before. Yes, it was. Nothing up there. Let's go up. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Should probably have my scout launcher out at all times. Okay, there's stuff down there. I won't go down there yet. I'll do up here first. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's all death. So let's not go that way. Let's put this away for the moment. Alright. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it on this side at least. This looks important. Okay, hey, it looks like a classroom. And there are the bones of presumably students who are probably children, which is not good. Alright, let's read this. Explanation of Festivals by Rham. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the Festival. Very original name. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance. Like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival can last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go. We used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Okay, let's pull that out.
So they're like doing the science Olympics.
Exactly. Oh. It's like, actually, what it kind of reminds me of a little bit is the, if you ever played Mass Effect, the Quarian's Pilgrimage. Now, admittedly, it's not out of the same necessity because they needed supplies for their fleet, but it kind of has a similar vibe where they go out, they come back and share what they've found, discovered, learned, whatever. Same sort of thing. Solanum, formation of this universe. Solanum, no one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. Very true. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and all the life they support will all die. It's scary to think about, even though Conway tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday.
No, that's the heat death of the universe.
All right. Anything else? Maybe there's something up there, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, no, there's nothing up there. Okay. We're running kind of critically low on fuel, which is not good. But what I'll do is I'll fill up my oxygen. And I think what I want to do is do something probably dumb, but jet out to here and avoid the ghost matter. And I avoided the ghost matter. And we'll keep going this way. This seems like it's under the frozen... Oh, this is underneath it. Nice. Okay. So now we're underneath the frozen core. So actually, that piece of the planet falling off worked out very well for me. Look at that. Accidental discoveries. Like all the best science. Black Hole Forge District. Oh, this is the Black Hole Forge. Or maybe it is. Eye Shrine District. Well, Meltwater District. School district. Okay, so we're just in the... we were just in the school district. Or this is the way up to the...
Yeah, so if you look on the wall, they have the symbol of where...
Of what's what?
Yeah, so if you look in here, right...
This is the school district. We go up. This is the Meltwater District, I think. Yes. My memory does... I do have a better memory than a goldfish. Okay. Anything out here? Doesn't really look like it. No, shit's broken. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to it if we need to.
Looks like you could walk on the other side.
Yeah, for sure. But I want to see if there's anything else on this side at all. And there is. So I want to explore what I can here. Black Hole Forge controls. Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Oh wow, there's only one bit to this. Okay, let's see if we can find our scrolls. Here's one. Okay, what do we got? We should craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's a knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Pokey was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Okay. That was in there. Is the other one in here? Yes!
Don't get stuck.
Yeah, no. Alright. Last scroll, hopefully, for here. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Rham, the vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. This would require a turn to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said, many good Nomai perished there. There we go. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Oh god. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil could theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Okay, let's go back up this way, because there was some stuff at the top.
Yeah, let's talk about while we're going. We'll talk about what you learned.
Okay.
So, you know that they use warp cores to travel big distances.
Come on.
And that they were looking for the blueprint to I believe the ships.
Yep, to the ship's warp core. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and the black hole forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis: this will also feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Very true, that happens to me too. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me, but if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Very valid thing to think. Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. There you go. I've got to be very, very careful with my up.
I mean, going down doesn't really help you.
Okay, yeah, we're going up.
Just jump.
Okay, I don't know what floor this is, but presumably maybe it's the warp forge because it's got that sort of like squarish pattern. Or maybe there's nothing up here. Oh, there's something.
There is something up here that you should probably keep going up to realize what's up top.
It's probably the bottom of that. Oh, there's the way up. Yeah, I know fuel's critical. And the ship is 23 kilometers away. So
is it in space?
We're not getting there anytime soon.
Yes, it is in space. It's all the way at the White Hole Station.
Oh well.
It's all in the core. So just take a look around.
Remember this
because
spot.
This is like it's a shortcut in. Is
this a structure or is this just some stone? That's just some stone, okay. Oh, okay. So we're right by this. Good to know. For future runs so we can get down here much faster. Good to know. Alright, let's go back down. With the time we have left, assuming I can find this cave again. And didn't immediately lose it. Which I may have. Okay. There it is.
Yep, just don't fall because you don't have the fuel to save yourself.
To not splatter on impact. And I can't take another big hit.
You can probably take one more. It's not guaranteed.
Okay, let's go back to the... I'm gonna go back to the main area. Back up this like ladder escalator thing. Actually, I don't think I went down here. Unless this is just stairs to another... Oh no, this is something. Okay, that Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. Oh. Okay.
So
All right.
if you look out the window, so it was in the black hole, and now it's moved up, and it's now attached to that spot on the ceiling.
Okay, so when we get up to the Black Hole Forge, that could be something that we look at. Okay, what's next up? Do I want to go up to the forge, or do I want to go to the middle eye shrine? I won't worry about the eye shrine. I'll just go up to the top. I'll backtrack for the other one. Because the forge looks like sort of an important thing. Oh, of course. Is the other one broken too? Yeah.
Also, the important thing to look at is it's on the inner side of the planet, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be easy to fall off.
Okay. Well, let's at least look at what we have going on here in the Eye Shrine district. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the fuel to really get anywhere, so this may be a fruitless endeavor.
Well,
At least for the moment.
the music is playing, so
Which means death is probably imminent. But I'll do what I can with what I have. There's the Eye Shrine. Let's go across.
I guess if you go down there, there's no coming back up.
Yeah, so I'm going to ignore that for now. There's something. Oh, yeah. And that's probably the end. Okay. Well, I think that was a fairly successful run. I think we learned a lot. We'll review the ship's log when we get back, and we'll land on the South Pole. Or the Northern Glacier, I should say. Now that I know now that we've got that little shortcut in, that should hopefully give us more time to look around.